Do you have a digital business such as a SaaS, e-commerce, affiliate website, or anything that's digital and you're struggling to grow right now? And some months are good and some months are not so good. So now you're starting to stress out because you're not sleeping at night, because you're going to struggle to pay your bills and then let alone pay yourself. And you're starting to realize if you don't turn this around and turn it around soon, you may have to contemplate shutting your business down. And you've worked so hard to get to this spot and you just can't accept the fact that you're at a point where either you turn the corner and make it, and you can really turn this thing around and get that trajectory where you start having some growth consistently month over month, or you may actually have to shut it down. How would it feel like knowing every morning when you get up, your business is on a great trajectory where you've got leads coming in, you've got consistent sales, and you're actually on that consistent track. So you can put your business in a position where you can even sell it one day and make a sum of money that you only dreamed about when you started this. You see, the problem is you're chasing the new tactic to try to get more traffic because you keep thinking, I just need to get that ultimate traffic source. That'll bring me a flood of traffic. I'll get more sales. I can pay my bills, pay myself, and then everything's going to be fine. But that's not the root of your problem because you keep trying these tactics such as TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, where you think maybe if I find that one affiliate, it's going to be the answer to my dreams or my questions or my stress right now. And that is not the root of your problem. You see, the root of your problem is you don't know your avatar, your ideal customer profile deep enough. You think you do, but in reality is you most likely don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be struggling with this growth right now because you'd be able to tailor your marketing efforts in a way that would constantly be bringing in a new flood of leads and traffic and ultimately sales, which will trickle down into allowing you to pay your bills comfortably and pay yourself as well. And that is the real root of your problem. And I say this because I built an e-commerce business from an idea to do 7 figures. And now I'm doing M&A for digital businesses. And as I'm doing this M&A work, I see time and time again, these business owners have got the business to a certain spot and they're going to sell it because they've got revenue and some profit coming in. Sometimes they're just even breaking even or even losing money. We've even sold a couple of businesses that have been losing money, but they had enough revenue coming in to kind of offset some things and there was something there. But that being said is that these business owners want to get out because they're stressed out, they're overwhelmed. They may have a business partner breakup or they want to try a new program or a new idea. They want to move off in a different direction or something in their life has caused them to a spot where they want to sell. And the problem becomes at that point is they're not going to get as much money as they thought they would or they wanted to. And the reality is, had they dug deep enough on their avatar and really understood their pain points and the false beliefs that their ideal customer has, and then demonstrating how their product or service can solve that problem, that would be the real answer. And that is the solution to your problem right now, which trickles all the way down to cash flow because you're just not going deep enough, which again translates into your ability to market your business effectively. So then you can use all those different tactics and you will get traffic because traffic is not the problem. That's what I see time and time again. And it pains me as we get to the spot where we send buyers for the businesses that are selling. How could you solve this problem? Not only in terms of identifying your target market better, is you can use artificial intelligence. And that's one of the things that people have no idea how to use. And when I talk to these business owners, I'll ask them if they're using artificial intelligence. And most of the time they say no. But on the rare occasion when they say, oh yeah, we're using that right now, it kind of works, but not really. That's because they don't know how to prompt it and they don't know how to use it effectively. Now, this article is from a few years ago on CNBC, which just says 5 things first-time business owners need to know before they start. Now, while it talks about getting started, it doesn't matter because I'm telling you right now, as I work with these business owners that are getting ready to sell, and I dig into what's going on here and they're not growing, and you dig deep enough, because again, most people don't go deep enough is they don't know their customers deep enough so they can articulate that in their marketing efforts. And even though it talks about getting to know your customers before you start, it's all relative. I can tell you this from experience because I'm in the trenches right now doing deals and taking them across the line. And again, I grew a business from an idea to do 7 figures. And while we knew our avatar well, we still left opportunities on the table. And it says here, Many business owners stumble because they fail to understand their target market. And the one pushback I always get from customers when I talk to them is they don't know how to do that. They have some idea, which is allow them to generate revenue because they got a great product or they got a good service to get into a certain spot, but they just can't turn the corner in terms of going deep. And that's where artificial intelligence comes in. So here's a great example of how you can use AI, and no one is doing this right now. I just put a simple prompt in, but you can see it's pretty detailed. I'm looking to give it me these primary things, and it comes up with a name and an age. Now, this is a fictional example for a skincare, if I was working with a skincare company, but then you've got primary complaints, primary goals, primary desires, primary motivation. It tells you all of these things that your ideal customer is looking for. And if you have this information, you can use it in your marketing efforts. If you think about this right here for a skincare brand, it says the secondary goal is improving their overall health and wellness, performing new social connections, and potentially exploring a romantic relationship. Now, again, this is an example skincare, but this is very, very detailed. You even see their fear, their ultimate fear is being permanently regulated to the status of invisible as a female ages. Again, this is a fictional example of a skincare brand, but you can see how deep that goes. And when I talk to these business owners, nobody is going that deep. And it's, again, sad. I'm very sad for them because they got to the spot where they've grown this business and they've got revenue coming in, they've got profit in most cases, and they want to go and sell, but they end up leaving so much money on the table. And I don't want that for you. So if that sounds like you, where you are a digital business owner, you've got revenue coming in, you've got consistent leads coming in, but you're just not growing right now, then go ahead and click the link somewhere on this video. We can set up a time to chat. So if you want me to do it for you, I can give it back to you, a very detailed avatar within a span of 24 hours. You will have that information right at your fingertips. But more importantly, just setting up time for that call will be very therapeutic for you, because I cannot tell you time and time again, as I talk to these business owners, they're just struggling and they're stressed out. And it's unfortunate because they're so close. They just don't realize that if they had these couple of things better dialed in, they would have that trajectory of growth. And that becomes the root issue, is they don't know their avatar deep enough. So if that sounds like you, go ahead and click the link somewhere around this video and we can set up a time to chat. All right. Thanks.